Tell me, mommy, ma, I won't be home for tea. We're going back to Wembley again for the second time in 3 years. Sings around me outside of St James's Park. Sang around the inside of St James's Park. Up there with one of my favourite chants tonight, as well as it must be the ball, it must be the ball. Mikel Arteta, it must be the ball. Some of the chants today, the whole night, the whole evening, amazing. We're back, baby. We are going back to Wembley again. I'm out of breath. Mostly because had to run bloody halfway around the site to get up here to get a good view for this video. But I was knackered from the game. I'll put some videos over the top. I didn't vlog the whole day today. I just wanted to get in there, enjoy it. But the start of the game was fantastic. The atmosphere, we went in saying we wanted it to be like PSG. That's kind of been like well, people have said, let's make it just the best atmosphere we could tonight. And every single player in there, every single Newcastle fan in there, every single fan on your settee, at the pub, whatever you're doing, you could just feel it. Newcastle fans were cheering the ball into that goal tonight, cheering us across the line, cheering us back to Wembley. It was up there. Honestly, I think PSG is a tough one to beat, but it was really, really there. Today, of anything, I've tried to keep myself level-headed because I didn't want to be anxious, really, but walking into St James's today, I think it was hard not to just let the emotion. I mean, even at the end of the game there, I was like, wow, we're back again, and there's this, we're back at Wembley. It was great last time. We enjoyed the experience of being there. This time, we need to go one further, and we need to bring a trophy back to this place. The Carabao Cup was sitting in there. It was actually in one of the boxes just behind me, so I got a good look at it. But let's actually bring it back here for real this time. Let's go and do it. But yeah, before the game, War Flags had it sorted. Newcastle had the banners on the pitch. The flags were flying. Every single fan in there had their scarves. The scarves were swinging the whole game, man. It was so good. The atmosphere in there was just amazing. Yes, they had good old Sam Fender saxophone player Johnny Blue Hat doing Local Hero before the start of the game. Just couldn't wait to get it started. And when there's been talk about how Newcastle were going to play, the five at the back came out, and I'm partly thinking, is that the right thing to do? We know what Newcastle are like. We know what every team's like. As soon as you walk into a game and go, let's defend for 90 minutes, it ain't ever that easy. It's never that. In fairness, we were 2-0 up, but really we had to go for it. But I think we played a blinder. Every play. Kieran Trippier, let me know your man of the match down in the comments straight away. Let me know now, who was your man of the match tonight? Kieran Trippier, for me, stood out so far. It's fair enough to say that maybe Trippier hasn't got the legs anymore, or doesn't get his featured as much anymore, but he's clearly he's clearly a leader amongst our players. Constantly organising, constantly clapping the team, constantly a voice for us on that pitch. So yeah, he really, really made a difference for me tonight. We're talking about Kieran Trippier, the man who was one of the first in the door. There's been a few photos flying around of kind of the first transfer window with Bruno, Burn, Target, Trippier, whatever. Just really, these are the guys who have brought us to here. And obviously Trippier hasn't been quite involved as much, but what a game he had. But yeah, anyway, we played the five at the back, but I think we played it well because it makes sense. It wasn't a play five at the back and defend for the whole game. It was a play five at the back because Arsenal have to attack us. They have to come here. They have to pick up a result. They have to score at least 2 to send it to extra time and penalties. They have to come and score 3 goals. But what it meant was, as soon as we had time or we had a break, when you've got the likes of an Isak and the likes of a Gordon, we just kept grabbing the break. Isak scores within 7 or 8 minutes, and the crowd goes wild. And that I needed a break. As I say, I felt like I'd ran 90 minutes there. I was absolutely dying by the end of it. The celebrations all got called off for VAR, so it wasn't exactly the start of the game that we hoped. But sorry, security guards walking past and giving us funny looks. Don't worry, mate, I'm not here to cause a fuss. Yes, the cheers for Isak's goal that got called offside, typical. And you're thinking, and then as well, you kind of lost the buzz. Well, can we go again? Can we do it again? Isak throw on goal hits the post. Jacob Murphy, of anyone, once again another local lad who, I don't think was whoever thought he would do much more than try to help us not get relegated, and here he is helping us get to the Champions League. Love to try and get more Europe again this season, but getting us back to another final. Big up Jacob Murphy for the effort that he's put in today. I mean, our players looked shot at half time. The running they were doing, I never even just talked about it. The five at the back, right? What was there was just this weird thing where they would take it in turns. Either Botman, Byrne or Shaw would just do meandering runs up front. It was almost like, I think it was, it kind of felt like if American football, like a shotgun. It was like, can we just unsuspectingly just trap the ball off them? So you'd either have Shaw and Botman waiting, and then Byrne would spot the centre mid in the middle on the turn with maybe not a Bruno or a Tonali on him at the time, and just get in. So it was almost like a fake, like a five at the back, but secretly we're actually playing Byrne up front or Shaw on the right wing for half the game. And yeah, you get into half time and the crowd singing, and you're just wondering, can we do it again? Can we score some more? I mean, we had chances. Gordon, weird game for him. Big up, he scored. The chance cheered around the stadium for him. But the amount of times he went to dribble, lost it, couldn't defend. There was a moment where actually had pretty much an open goal to shoot out. He swivels it round the ball. I'm thinking, this guy can't do anything right today. What happens next? He scores immediately, makes it 2. And that makes it 4-0. And we talk about St James's Park atmosphere. Like, it did not stop singing for the whole game. I am going to go to the pub. I am going to celebrate a little bit more, but I am not going to be out all night. We'll save that hopefully, for Trafalgar Square and everything to come. So if you are watching this video and you haven't subscribed already, well, what a great time to come across the channel, because I will be. In fact, I'll be at Birmingham this weekend for an FA Cup game. Hopefully riding that high off tonight. No doubt a few changes in mind for Eddie Howe. And then, yeah, I will definitely be down there for Wembley, and fingers crossed. I think tickets are always hard to come by when it comes to Newcastle. Never mind when it's a final. But hopefully I should be all right. And yeah, I cannot wait. Just doesn't feel real. Didn't feel real this morning. It only started feeling real when I got in there. And then when the players are walking around the stadium, we're back. We are back to Wembley. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you're happy to see Newcastle back. If you've enjoyed this video, if you've enjoyed the videos that have been thrown across the top of this one while I've been chatting, comment and thoughts down below. And I'll catch you later.